Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make your way, of course, after you watch this video, make your way over to jerichogreen.net. Hit that link tree. Everything is there. Make sure you also hit that Cash App, $ Jericho Green, and the number 1, $ Jericho Green 1. So, I knew this already from the Jussie Smollett trial. Like, I knew that Samuel L. Jackson was a baby back bitch. But this is even worse. He became even more of a weak pussy. So during the Jussie Smollett trial, he was petitioning the judge to not give Jussie any jail time. So it's like, Samuel L., you ain't shit. Now, he's calling President Trump a redneck, and he said he reminds me of the people. I'll put a link in the description box to the article. But that Trump reminds him of the rednecks back in Chattanooga, Tennessee. When he was growing up, they used to call him a nigger. What? That's a hell of an accusation. And he says that he bonded over his hate for Trump with fellow Marvel Universe star Brie Larson. She's played Captain Marvel. So he said back in 2016 they bonded over their hate for Trump because he said that Trump being elected broke her. He said that Donald Trump being elected president broke Brie Larson, and he told her, "Don't let him break you." Anyway, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of this fucking commie hippie bitch that used to shop at Trader Joe's all the time when I worked there. As you may or may not know, I worked for 13 years for Trader Joe's. And if leftism was a human being, Trader Joe's was the center of their butthole. So this lady used to come in all the time, and she came in the day after Trump got elected, and her voice was really hoarse. And I said, "Oh, what happened? Are you sick or something?" She said, "No, I was yelling at the TV last night because Trump got elected." What? Then this guy that I used to work with, I can't remember his name, this punk bitch was crying in the break room because Trump got elected. What in the complete, entire, absolute fuck has happened to us? As a society, you got a grown fucking man crying because the person he didn't want to win the presidential election won. And I just saw something. Shout out to my man Oliver Mack, aka @RightWingAngel. Follow him on YouTube and Instagram. If you're not, you're making a big mistake. He just posted a picture of Don Cheadle, yes, famed actor Don Cheadle, wearing a t-shirt that says "Protect Trans Kids." When did we become such a society of dumb, willfully dumb pussies? Samuel L. Jackson goes on to say, I think it was a Rolling Stones interview, he goes on to say that the Republicans now, like, he says things are basically the same now that they were back then, back during the civil rights movement. He says, but now they don't have to hide it. Now they're out in the open. What the fuck? Who? The Democrats? Yeah. But he says Trump reminds him of those rednecks that used to call him a nigger. He says that's what the Republican Party is to him today. So I got to thinking. And I was like, man, when and where did Samuel L. Jackson grow up? He grew up, he was born in Washington, D.C., but he grew up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and he was born in 1948. So I put my publicly educated brain to work. And so I looked at all of the mayors in Chattanooga, Tennessee in the time that he lived there. I even went a little before and a little after. Then I looked at all of the governors of the state of Tennessee that's from the time he was born, a little bit before and a little bit after he would have graduated high school. And guess what every single one of them has in common? They were all Democrats. And in 1963, the mayor at the time, I can't remember, was it Rudolph or Kelly? I can't remember, but one of them in 1963 desegregated Chattanooga, Tennessee. So it begs the question, how does the Republican Party remind you of growing up in Chattanooga, Tennessee? Because that's the same as saying the Republicans now remind you of Democrats. That was a Democrat-run city in a Democrat-run state. So those were Democrats calling you a nigger, Samuel L. Jackson. And what has Trump done to remind you of them? How? He says that now they're going after gay kids and stuff. Why are these people so stupid on purpose? Why are they choosing to be fucking idiots? No one's going after gay people. No one's going after trans kids. Contrary to popular belief, America is the safest country in the world for members of the alphabet soup group and the Ku Klux Klans. You damn sure don't want to go to Uganda. You don't want to go to Haiti. You don't want to go to Russia. There's a whole bunch of countries you want to stay out of if you like diddling somebody with the same plumbing as you. That is a bunch of fucking bullshit. The Republican Party does not remind you of the rednecks that used to call you the N-word. And Trump has done nothing to remind you of that himself. What? Tell me. Where? I can't find any audio. I can't find any video of Trump saying any racist shit. And anytime you bring that up to somebody, what do they say? Oh, he said that all Mexicans are rapists. No, he didn't, you stupid fuck. Just like he never said you can grab a woman by her pussy. He said they let you. You guys ever heard of a groupie before? But this is all a lie. You have people, who's that dumbass black lady? Or I think he was a Ku Klux Trans member. And he's sitting in front of Congress or the Senate or whatever talking about how the trans community is being persecuted. It's all lies. Who believes that? We're at the end of a whole fucking month for all you weird ass perverts. What are you talking about? Where's this persecution? Why is Sloppy Joe, that senile piece of shit, talking about trans kids? We see you. We believe you. You're loved. Who's chasing these kids home from school? Who's leaving a burning rainbow cross in their front fucking yard? It's bullshit. It's a lie. And Samuel L. Jackson, like probably most of the people in Hollywood, is a fucking dumbass. You're thinking about the Democrat Party, not Republicans. And to say, he said it's even worse now than it was then. Come the fuck on, Samuel L. Jackson. Now I can't fuck with you anymore. I'm not watching your movies, and most of them suck anyway, or anything you have to do. Fuck you, Samuel L. Jackson. He said it's worse now than it was then. Why is it always the rich, successful black folks bitching and complaining? He is wealthy beyond imagination. Where is your persecution? Where is your oppression coming from? And Don Cheadle, protect trans kids. Yeah, we do need to protect trans kids from their fucking parents who made them trans. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.